the livestock get sick and they die off and they can't sell it. And the ones that they sold, people are gonna get sick off of that. All right, the crops are gonna be destroyed. It ain't gonna be no eating, man.
Okay.
All right, it's not gonna be any buying and selling and handling transactions and purchases the way that you would do right now.
Okay.
All right, all of this stuff is coming to a halt, man.
Okay.
All right. But anyways, this is the mind state that people will be in. This is Genesis, the 47th chapter, verse 18. And this is when there was 7 years of plenty, but then there were 7 years of a dearth. So the people went down to Egypt during the dearth because through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, he put the knowledge within Joseph of how to, survive, to save himself and to save, all right, the children of Israel that came down into Egypt, all right, and to also, save these other people. So the mind state of the Egyptians were this right here. It says, when that year was ended, they came unto him the second year and said unto him, we will not hide it from my Lord, how that our money is spent. All right, my Lord also hath our herds of cattle, and there is not aught left in the sight of my Lord, but our bodies and our lands. Wherefore shall we die before thine eyes? Behold, we our lands, buy us and our lands for bread, and we and our land will be servant unto Pharaoh, and give us seed, that we may live and die not, that the land be not desolate. So because they were so hungry, they were willing to sell their lands and to also sell their bodies so that they can be servants unto Pharaoh, king of Egypt. All right, and the modern day pharaohs of this time are who? The rich elite banking families.
Okay.
So you're going to have people so hungry during this time, they'll be willing to take that chip and to make themselves servants unto the rich elites just to be able to eat.
And that's basically what it was going to boil down to. You Jake is going to give your soul and body for a morsel of meat when Most High made the earth to eat. You got stuff on the earth to eat. That I don't want to eat no veggies. I want some meat.
God.
Remember, they wanted quail. They didn't want no more manna. So listen, they wanted flesh. If in due time, Yahweh Shemiah Shai is gonna make it worse and worse and worse, to the point where now that the military is just gonna come in, and all these military troops is gonna just dissolve all your hopes to even eat anything. Oh yeah, you might you might get to eat at the beginning, but at the end, man, because a nigga can't go one day without a little bit of something in his stomach. He gotta have some hot Cheetos or something to fight him.
Or Jake gotta have his 40 and some weed.
Like 40 and
a cigarette. Or nigga go crazy.
Nigga go crazy. That's his calm down medicine, man. So you got something for the close up?
What these Jakes gonna do when General Motors and Ford and Chrysler ain't hiring no more? When the doors are shut? When all these places ain't paying you, what you gonna do? You ain't got no money to buy any damn thing. This economic collapse is gonna happen. Right along with the famine. What you gonna do when your kid needs Similac or I remember back in the day when I was young. I remember Mix-a-Lot was pushing Sky Pager, and everybody had to have the Sky Pager. I remember back when I was young, it went from big goddamn buildings for one room for a computer. Now a computer is in your hand. This technology, the scriptures speak about it. And let me just grab one last scripture.
I was going to advance from just being this to being the small ass chip that they put inside of your mind or put inside your hand.
And that's what I'm about to grab. Revelations
13, 16.
13 and 16. He
Read
calls
to
it.
18.
Yep. Revelations 13 and 16. He calls it all small and great, rich and poor, free and bond,
That's like you.
to receive the mark in their right hand or in their forehead, that no man might buy or save he that had the mark, or the name or of the beast, or the number of his name. And this technology shows me. Look at 3 Square Marketplace where people buying pots with their hand. Kid Boo open up motherfucking hotel doors with his motherfucking hand, just putting his hand up into a sensor.
Whoever that was, they got auto tune implanted
Kind of,
in their arm.
Retarded.
you know, man.
Wow,
If you can't see that this right here is talking about this technology, man, you lost. The Most High ain't gonna save you. This thing ain't for you. You know. Here's the wisdom, and let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. His number is 306. And man, if you can't understand that this technology fulfills this prophecy, I can't help you.
Okay. That's because the Most High took it out of there.
God, the Most High made you for the sword.
Yeah. It says, but you got more?
No, that's it. That's it. That's
Daniel 12 and 4. It says, but thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book even to the time of the end. I mean, it shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. So you see it now, it's being super duper. It's double and tripling every year, man. Every year it's a new phone that's even more powerful than the last phone, man. I mean, this just a computer that's light in your hand. So what you think that damn little chip is gonna do, man? It's gonna be as powerful as one of these phones.
Niggas got computers in their hand. They don't even do no research.
Right. Exactly. So, it's a smartphone for dumbass niggas. All right. So the chip is physical. So it's gonna be a physical mark. So
it's God's service for your ass.
So right. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. The honors, peace, citation to the apostle levels, peace, citation to your brothers doing his work in sincerity and truth. Peace and shalom.
Shalom.